everyone, my name is Carrie Esser and welcome to Makeup Madhouse. This is my top 5 entry for the Face Awards. So the theme for this challenge was Wonderland After Dark and I could not have been more excited for that challenge theme. I pushed myself a lot. I've never done anything like this neck piece before. I wanted to create something that's timeless and elegant but also dark and eerie at the same time. This is the final round of the Face Awards. We are in the top 5 competing to become Artist of the Year, and what is on the line is the national title as well as $50,000 and a trip to LA. So if you guys believe in me and my work, please, please, please vote for me every single day, September 23rd through the 27th, and you can do 3 votes per email account at www.faceawards.com. I will be doing daily reminders on my Instagram and social media, so make sure you are following Makeup Madhouse. Each day try and get 5 or 10 or even 20 new people to go vote and use their 3 votes per email. I would actually bawl my eyes out. It would be a dream come true. So if you could please get the word out and help make that possible, it would mean so much to me. We always want to start out our looks with a refreshed, clean face, so take the Vichy Mineral 89 and Thermal Water and apply that to your skin. I'm using the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in pale and the Pro Foundation Mixer in white to give a porcelain canvas for this makeup. Use the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in pale and tap that under the eyes, and then also along all the high points on your face using the NYX Professional Makeup Beauty Blender. Don't forget to apply foundation in the ears because we want a super full makeup look with no missing spots. Anytime we're applying these cream products, make sure you're using the SFX loose setting powder all over the face. You can begin using the SFX cream colors in yellows and greens to create this light green color, or body paints. I'm blending together the green color back into the skin color to create a seamless look, and then deepening that green once again. Next up, let's take the Micro Contour Duo Pencil in medium and the Wonder Pencil in deep and create a wood-like texture to frame the side of the face. You can have a lot of fun with these designs. I'm using the Ultimate Brights palette and going in with some of these light green colors and the deeper teals to add a little bit more pigment to the face. Next up, I'm using the Sweet Cheeks Glow Powder Blush in Silence is Golden, and that's really going to give a nice glow to our green colors. Don't forget to get the contour in the ear. I know it feels a little funky, but it makes a big difference. I'm beginning contouring my nose, and you can see I'm using a light green to start out with and then deepening it as we go and pulling the color up above the brow to elongate the nose and give it a whimsical look. I'm using this beautiful mustard color in the Ultimate Brights palette to put it on the tip of the nose and then begin basing out your eyeshadow. We'll be using the Modern Dreamer palette for a lot of this look, and I'm taking a very light pink and blending that out to the side of the face and then deepening it up with this gorgeous pink, and I'm taking the same setting powder and a fluffy brush to clean it up and deepen even further. We're going to do the same exact process but in a palette of blues on the opposite side. Now this is an awesome trick if you're looking to get very vivid colors. I am taking the Electro Brights Matte Lip Cream in the shade Atlanta and going under my eyes, and then I start packing eyeshadow on top of that, and it's really going to leave it with a vibrant color. I'm also blending that out with white so it blends into the skin. Do the same thing on the opposite side as well, and that orange color is going to represent Mad Hatter's hair. Now I'm taking the Electro Brights in Whistler and creating that as my base, and then adding the Glitter Goals Liquid Eyeshadow in Imaginarium, and then packing on some shimmer shadows from the Modern Dreamer palette to give this beautiful glittery lid. We're going to do our eyeliner with the Epic Ink Liner to start out, and then go along the top of that with the Vivid Brights in Vivid Sapphire. I will be using the Suede Matte Lip Liner in Pink Lust to begin mapping out my brow, and you can see I do a regular brow shape and then a flick on the end to give it a whimsical feeling. Now I'm just going in and creating hair-like strokes and then making sure your pencil is super sharp to give fine feathery lines. You can fill in a little bit with eyeshadow to really round out that color and make it look more realistic. I'm going in with the On the Rise Lift Mascara as a base for my lashes later. Now using the Avant Pop Surreal My Heart, I'm taking the white shimmery shadow and beginning to highlight some of the points on my face. I'm using the Glitter Goals liquid eyeliner in the shade Queen to apply some cute little freckles, and every time the sun hits it, it's going to pick up the light and it just looks really beautiful. I'm using the Glitter Goals liquid eyeshadow in Industrial Beam to tap that on the inner corner to really brighten up the eye a little bit more. Now to start on the neck piece, I'm taking the Slide On, Glide On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Lip Liner and mapping that out. And then using the Contour Pro palette to begin deepening some of the contours on the neck and my collarbones. Continue using that lip liner to map out these details and shapes on the chest piece. I'm starting with an A in the center for Alice, of course, and then going around and adding different designs. I'm taking our Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer and hitting the high points on my collarbones and shoulders and my neck as well. Now I'm going to cut out these areas that are going to add the depth in this illusion look. I'm using the Micro Contour Duo Pencil in Medium Deep, and you're going to begin seeing here where that depth is going to come in. Now I'm taking a flat concealer brush in the deep shade in the Modern Dreamer palette to really deepen those points even more. And then now with our concealer, I am cleaning up a little bit along the edges, and while you're cleaning it up, it's also going to pop out these areas and add a lot more contrast. Don't forget to go all the way onto your shoulders to really round out the whole look. You can use a variety of different black colored products such as the Jumbo Pencil. I really stuck with the That's the Point liners and the Epic Ink liners to fill in and really get the deepest black color as I possibly could for filling in those parts. I suggest using the white liquid liner very, very sparingly, and that's going to give a little extra boost of a highlight on some of those corners and edges of your designs. Let's use the Sculpt and Highlight Face Duo Contour and Highlight product to kind of paint in this next section here. Starting with deep browns and then using our concealer to pop out those highlights once again. And then in the Modern Dreamer palette, I'm taking a dark brown to really, really deepen the ends of this piece. Now I'm using our lip liner to map out the Roman numerals that are going to be on this clock section, and then the Epic Ink liner to darken them and really give that detail. I'm going in even further with thinner lines, and you can see how thin you can get those lines with that. And don't forget to continue that cutout design all the way down. I begin basing out the Floral Garden piece with teal, yellow, pink, and purple body paint. This is really just going to be the canvas for using our Electro Bright matte lip cream products and our NYX Vivid Brights. And you can see I'm using a palette and this silicone applicator tool. This way none of the cream product is going to stick in bristles of our brushes, and it's really easy to clean. I'm using the Vivid Brights to go in and add more detail within each of the flowers and the petals. Go along the edges of this piece to add our depth. As you can see, that's a big pattern throughout this whole makeup look. Use the Glitter Goals liquid eyeshadow and the liquid eyeliner to add a little bit of shine throughout that as well. And then I'm basing out the side area of this piece, and this is kind of like a keyhole. And then we're going to do some checkered pattern on the side, and I'm taking a black NYX liner and mapping out the squares there. Fill in every other square with black, and then start adding depth along the sides with a navy blue shadow from the Modern Dreamer palette and then a black shadow. I'm creating wooden texture with our nude liners here and just dragging and creating these lines, and then using different shades of browns from the Modern Dreamer palette. These cream products are going to pick up that color and really give it a cool wood type effect. Now I'm using our same pale concealer and going along the edges of both sides of this wood piece, and then going in with the Epic Ink liner to deepen the dark sides of them as well. I'm beginning on the Cheshire Cat arm and using different shades of pink, going in to deepen along the other sections, highlight those sections, and then use the Epic Ink liner again to go in and really make a crisp, clean line in between. You guys know the pattern by now. I'm taking these suede matte lipsticks in the shades STFU and beginning to draw our Cheshire Cat lines all the way down my arm, my elbow, and down to the hands. And I'm buffing that out as I go and then deepening it with the shade Subversive Socialite. I'm using the roll-on shimmer in mauve pink and just going along the front edge of the pink side. Now I'm adding in different shades of blue, and this is going to represent Alice's dress. I'm using the jumbo pencil in milk and creating a very fluid design down the whole arm. And then I'm using the holographic halo finishing powder to give it a beautiful holographic glow. I'm taking the white liquid liner and adding little dots along the arm there. And then do our same pattern of deepening and highlighting. I'm using the Electro Brights in the shade Whistler and just going along my inner lips there and then blending that out with some white shadow. Here I'm using the Wicked Lashes in Amplified along the top lashes, and then I cut a couple pieces of the lashes exposed to go along the outer edges of the bottom lashes. I applied my blonde Alice wig and then decided I needed a little bit more color on the lips, so I'm using the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Budapest, which is a beautiful color to go in on the lips there. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I want to say a huge thank you for supporting me throughout this whole journey and encouraging me and voting, of course, too. Huge thank you to our sponsors, NYX Professional Makeup and Vichy Epidemic Sound and Target. Don't forget to vote September 23rd through the 27th every single day and 3 votes per email. You guys are the best. Let's go Team Madhouse. Mwahaha. Don't forget to vote for me. Hello. Oh boy.